What's going on, you guys? It's Sam. Today I'm going to be filming a coffee and chat. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. If this is the first time you've ever seen me on your screen, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to see more of my face. So if you've never seen this series before, obviously this isn't where I normally sit. This is for where I film coffee and chat videos, which I in no way post on a frequent basis. Every now and then I'll just get this urge to film a really relaxed video and just sit on the floor surrounded by a plant and a coffee and just talk about any subject really that just kind of comes to mind. This week I thought I would talk about something that I've never heard anyone talk about before, and I don't know if it's because I'm literally the only person that feels it or if people just don't talk about it because they just don't think about it. And it's all about binder dysphoria, and it's really weird because all the time you hear people talking about chest dysphoria, which I myself have, but I genuinely feel like I have stronger binder dysphoria. So when I say binder dysphoria, I am genuinely talking about the feeling that I have when I'm wearing my binder, and I almost feel more kind of gross within myself when I'm wearing it than when I'm not. And it's really weird because it doesn't mean that I don't have chest dysphoria and that I don't want top surgery, because top surgery for me is like the ultimate goal. Like that's what I want more than anything. But I don't know how to explain it. I feel like the best way would be to say, if someone had a gun to my head and was like, right, you've got to walk out in front of thousands of people either wearing just your binder or nothing on your top half, I would genuinely go for nothing on my top half because I feel more dysphoric and just kind of gross within myself when I'm wearing my binder in front of people than when I'm wearing nothing. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but that is genuinely how I feel. Today's coffee of choice, by the way, is this bottled one, which I saw in Sainsbury's for like the first time ever, and I can't remember the name of it. It was something like Cafilla? I don't know what it is, but it's a cold brew coffee in like a brown bottle, and it's actually almond milk, and I don't normally mind almond milk, but this literally tastes like peanuts, and I'm not a big fan of peanuts, so I'm not 100% on board with this one, but I'm drinking to get rid of it. And caffeine is caffeine. So yeah, like I say, I never hear people talking about this, and I don't know if it's because I'm literally the only person that feels this way, and I don't even know how long this video is going to be because I just don't know how to explain it. But when I feel the binder sort of rolling against my chest and it's sort of pushing on my hips, and I just hate the feeling. And there's people who will say, for me, I see myself as wearing a binder because obviously I like the look of being flat because that's what I want, but I also wear a binder only in social situations so that people see me as who I actually am. Because you'll hear of people who say that they find it really difficult to take off their binder and they wear it around the house. That for me would be like the worst thing possible. For me, when I'm wandering around the house, I'm either wearing a sports bra or I'll literally like not have anything on my chest. I'll just be wearing like my clothes, and it's not that I am happy doing that, it's just that I'm more happy doing that compared to wearing a binder, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So yeah, it's not that I feel like I'm wearing a binder for other people. I still feel like I'm wearing a binder for myself, but I feel like it's for very different reasons compared to other people. Yeah, it's to see myself as being flat, and to also help to, you know, pass as myself. But I genuinely hate the feeling of wearing a binder. Honestly, I don't know what else to say. I feel like I should have probably thought about this video a bit more. It's going to be really short, but I kind of just had to sit down and talk about it because I've never heard anyone else say anything about it, and I see people all the time like taking photos of themselves in their binder, and that's fantastic. I'm not in any way saying that you shouldn't do that, but for me, that's like my worst nightmare. As I said a minute ago about like someone having a gun to my head and giving me those two options, another one would be like if I had to post a picture online of my chest out, which obviously would just get taken down anyway, but say it wouldn't. Would I rather have my chest out or a picture of me in my binder? I would genuinely rather have a picture of my chest out. Like, I just hate how I look in my binder, how I feel like when I look in the mirror and I've not got a top on, I look in the mirror and I think I've just got extra tissue. Whereas when I'm wearing a binder, I look in the mirror and I'm like, I look kind of, either I look feminine or it's kind of like pushing against my hips, and I just look at it and I see myself, well, I don't see myself, that's the thing. Whereas if I'm not wearing anything, I just say, I've just got extra tissue in my chest and it's horrible and I hate it, but I'm gonna have surgery soon and that's that. But like I say, when I'm wearing a binder, I look in the mirror and it just, that's when I feel dysphoric. That is genuinely all I've got to say. I've still even got a bit of my coffee left and it was tiny, so that just shows how little I've spoken, but I don't know, I just felt like I needed to say that. Like, I've never ever heard anyone talk about it before, so I think it'll be really interesting to hear what you guys have to say about that. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and tell me down below in the comments, is this something that you've ever heard of? Do you experience it yourself, or are you the complete opposite? Tell me how you feel down below in the comments. This week's shout out goes to Mads Hull. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you yourself want to get a shout out, all you need to do is like the video, leave a comment down below. It could be anything as long as it's nice, and make sure you're subscribed. Finally, tell me in the comment section down below whether or not you guys would be interested in me doing some live streams here on YouTube. I used to do a few live streams here and there on YouNow, but as much as I really enjoyed it, I didn't like the vibe on YouNow, and I don't know, I found the environment a little bit toxic sometimes, so I'd rather keep it here on YouTube with you guys. So tell me down below, do you guys want to see some live streams, and if you do, then I'll start doing them on here. As always, remember to subscribe to see more of my face, and I'll see you guys in another video. Go baby, go!